So you said they're going to have a documentary about you for fucking kids?
Oh, come on. Come on, Nate.
You're going to start your own. Instead of Epstein Island, it's going to be Allie Mae Island.
Yeah. No, I do have some jokes about having sex with kids, but, you know, they're just jokes.
That's why I always like to ask ladies to get brown nails.
Get brown nails and give me a hug.
Hold my hand.
Dude, that would be a sick pickup line. Be like, oh, it matches me. Where do you stop and where do I end? Wow, we should like probably have sex, right?
I think Allie said the thing. We're talking about Allie's nails matching. This is only for the YouTube people, I guess, matching her White Claw can.
Yeah.
Talking about the money.
You
that
like
can be
that?
made.
You little fucking pigs like
Did
that?
anybody?
Yeah, have you been having any anyone simping in the DMs?
You know what? Yeah, and I meant to write back, but I've been so crazy the past couple of days I didn't. But someone.
Wow, the audacity.
What? No.
I write back when I just get reels.
Dude, I've been working.
Somebody's trying to give you money.
I've been working. Dude, I've been working so hard.
Somebody's trying to give you a way out.
Yeah, someone
said.
Someone commented on the picture of me and LeMaire last night. Can I buy you some cute outfits?
Yes, dude.
I said,
guys.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Simp for her, fellas.
Absolutely.
I want the boys to be problematic in the DM. Legally, don't do that. But
legally, please do it.
Okay. That's
legally,
so funny.
I love attention.
I do. Oh
Is
shit.
the battery thing again?
Yeah, the battery's not plugged in. I do gotta give a shout out to the bros who who sworn the DMs and reels. You guys are really the ground, like you keep comedy rolling.
Yeah.
Just whenever I open my phone and one guy at fucking 6 a.m. was like, here's 7 reels I think Andy would like.
Yeah.
You're the only ones who keep me going. Not my fucking dumb wife, not my friends. It's the guys who send me
family means nothing.
Yeah.
It's all about strangers on the internet.
Do the boys send you any like racist jokes?
I probably get less than you do.
I get a few, and I always want to be like, send this to Nate. That was a great joke. I bet Nate'll like it.
Nate'll love it. He's drinking Starbucks right now. You know what that means? He's in a way
Allie's trying to
supporting
make me feel bad.
the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians.
Let's go Jews. I can't wait. Woo! Show business.
Y'all ready for this? Jews.
Allie, you
We
sound
love
like
Jews.
someone that doesn't want to make it in Hollywood.
No.
Oh, that's a good strategy. Shit on Jews, entertainer.
No. I love Jews, actually. I love Jews, but
Sounds like the first time she said that.
There you go. Money already rolling in.
I just like to stir the pot, and I also like to make people feel guilty. So I saw an opportunity and I took it.
I feel if I do it, I don't feel guilt about it. The only things that
Starbucks. Why would you feel guilty about Starbucks?
Great, I had no idea.
Great product.
Listen, I haven't even.
Phenomenal
I
product.
also too. I gotta be like that, like badge of honor people have, where they're like, Starbucks isn't even that good, and it's like, dog, I'll give you overpriced.
Yeah.
It's a lovely beverage.
But is it even overpriced? Maybe I'm
No,
spoiled by like coffee shops around this area. Because if you go into any coffee shop, you're paying $4.
You're
for
paying
a
the
coffee.
same price for a smaller coffee.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Especially if you go, especially once you get away from regular milks.
But then it's.
I'm a big almond milk. I want nut milk. And
all right.
Oh.
I'm a big almond milk.
Pause.
You're
Pause. Nate wants nut milk.
gonna have to pay Gordon a couple bucks. That's his joke.
I forgot Gordon does have. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
But
Nate's just swinging crazy all over the place tonight, huh?
That's all right.
No, but with the Starbucks thing, you go like, all right, but then what's the fucking step down that's good? And it's
Dunkin'. Dunkin' is the shit.
No,
Dunkin' sucks.
is trash.
You're crazy.
Because here's the thing: you got people branch out too much when they go to Dunkin'. They try to get all like lattes.
No,
and
I
shit.
do plain Jane. I'll have a coffee, iced coffee, black, and that's all I get, and it fucking sucks.
I get
tastes like water.
Everywhere I go, I get a hot black coffee. Yeah. And so it's like I get the purest form of the coffee every time, and Dunkin' Donuts is hot garbage.
Okay, I don't know. I'm never getting like having a Dunkin' and being like, this is terrific, but it's serviceable.
Do you get a
drive through?
Do you get a sweet fun treat drink?
Nah, not usually.
No, Dunkin'.
Like even this isn't a sweet fun drink. This is I don't know.
I was gonna say, you ever see
it's
that
a
fucking
decaf iced chai latte with fucking soy milk and 3 pumps of fucking caramel.
It's almost that gay. no, it's
Nate, you're a little sweetie with his treat. It's okay.
It's an espresso with almond milk.
Nah, dude,
That's
you
all.
ever see the TikTok where it's that girl and she was like, "Have you ever heard a better sound?" And she like swirls her iced coffee. That's you, dude.
Hold on. Let me hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but it's
Hold on, Alex, stop talking. Let's listen. It's pretty nice.
you ever heard
it's
a
nice,
better
but it
sound?
sounds like you've been nursing that for 3 hours. I could stand
I
to
did.
hear a little bit more.
I bought it early, and I assumed you were going to be late, so I was like, let me hold on to this
And-
coffee.
Nah,
the
but here's
record-
how you know she's a hater.
Yeah.
Ice wouldn't last 3 hours. Are you crazy?
No, well, okay, maybe he's been nursing it for an hour and a half. And can we?
No,
put
I did
something
fridge
on the
this.
record?
I did fridge this.
Oh, you fridged it.
I fridged it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fridged it.
Can we? Put it on
Andy,
the
thank
record?
you.
She had strong instincts, I guess.
Yeah, this was actually. You almost sound like a pro. What were you?
Damn. I tried to outsmart a white girl on iced coffee.
It
Don't
was
even think about it.
a fool's decision.
You're
God damn it.
dreaming if you think that you were gonna get me on a fucking ice in an iced coffee. I want it on the record that
Let the people see your whole beautiful body, Nate.
I keep
Nate,
keep trying to stay away from.
get in
Alex.
there and show us.
No,
what
I
you're
get it.
working
There
with.
was
You're
like-
trying to stay away from me,
Yeah.
bitch. I'm gonna be on you like white on rice. I want to say I showed up here at exactly 6 o'clock on the dot today.
No, Allie pulled the genius move to be late still.
No. Come
First
on.
off, Allie called probably around like 4:30 and was like, I'm ready to be out the door right now, which is still early as fuck to get here, but she was like, I'm ready to be out the door right now.
She called you in
But-
her underwear. I'm ready to be out the door right now.
She's opening and closing her door, so it sounds like she's
I was in the middle of having sex, actually.
I believe that.
Her alarm.
I believe that that's actually what it was.
Nah, her alarm went off, and the alarm said, "Call Nate."
yeah. If we're still fucking
I
calling
wish you could see my alarms. They're all like that.
You have an alarm every 3 minutes, right?
I have so many fucking alarms. One went off the other day when I was hanging out with someone and it said "leave now" in capital letters with an exclamation point, and he's like, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's so funny. Your alarm just say, "This guy sucks."
No.
But so yeah, Allie called to try to get us to stall for. She was like, can we? Like, I know I said 6. I know I've been saying I'll be there on time at 6 for a full week. Can we do 6:30?
A little shit talking too.
A little bit.
Yep.
A little shit talky.
Gotta
LeMaire
talk
even
that
got in
shit.
the group chat to like keep you honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he? Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yes, he did.
And then you try to bail. You get here right at 6 on the nose, which was impressive that you managed to be here at 6 on the nose. But this is what happens. Allie gets here, gets right to the door, does the pat, starts like, oh no, I forgot everything. I forgot my jewels. So
I
then
need
runs
this.
back to the car, comes back. Now technically late, but not late. You know what I mean? Like if you show up at
Checked
work,
in.
yeah. If you show up at work and you're like, oh, I'm here, but I
Clocked
gotta
in and ran back to her car.
ran back to her car, then ran to the bathroom to do a full face of makeup.
Oh,
And
my
then,
God.
And then, which that is like that's a I could have, if I would do my makeup now, I'd be late. So instead of being late and
It
do my
wasn't a-
makeup, I'll maybe not a full face.
It was just the My Mascara, which, if the viewers, I don't think they can see it, but I got mascara all over my eyelids because I was nervous that you were going to get pissed.
So you were like, you were
I
doing.
was like,
I don't know, dude. I'll defend Allie because I think she saw the potential of the boys getting in her fucking DMs. So she's like, I gotta guss it up.
I gotta go. Yeah,
got-
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
need a lot of shit to get bought for me.
Fair enough.
don't
Fair enough.
stop me from gussing.
Never get in the way of a good guss.
You know, they were. We didn't change anything with how it was posted. It just says like panties. It doesn't say like panties featuring Allie or anything. Is whatever. Same the same.
Doing me
So
dirty.
people no, because you've been on enough.
It's not
People-
featuring Allie.
Yeah.
They don't know.
You're here.
Your boobs, LeMaire.
Yeah, your boobs LeMaire. Your boobs LeMaire.
Hell yeah. I'll take it. Are you guys saying my tits are nicer than LeMaire's?
We're-
All right,
Fucking
shit.
go.
I can't say tits. You
Yeah.
have boobs. You're
Yeah.
my
Okay.
friend.
Okay. Are you,
But no, your
Girls
boobs.
we like have
you
tits.
saying my chest meat is nice?
We're saying it exists.
Yeah.
Yo, sick boobs, dude.
So we didn't put your name in it, and then there was some rage in the comments like,
There were
"I
a
want a
few.
fucking simp."
Where's the fucking Instagram now?
Yeah,
Where is it?
Yeah.
My Venmo, Allie Mae _
I send them to your Instagram so you can handle the deciphering app. I start sending out your Venmo, then we, like we said last week, we are your pimps, and that's not okay.
No, I
Yeah.
need pimps.
I'm on record as shitting on Andrew Tate. I can't be a pimp.
I'll never have a manager, but I could potentially have 2 pimps.
I think we all know we got to fall back on if it doesn't work out in the next
tell you-
3 years.
They tell you
Just
that's
get
how.
rich together, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
If Texas doesn't work, we'll pimp out.
Oh man.
I hope Texas doesn't work.
There's a bunch of listeners that are checking out right now like, I need this to fail.
We're like, listeners, are like,
I
wait,
hope-
wait. If Texas doesn't work, we get an Allie OnlyFans?
I hope that all of your listeners contact Comedy Mothership and say no to Nate Marshall and Andy Malafarina.
All right, it's getting too real chill.
Yeah, that is hilarious. That is the funniest thing that could happen. We move there and everybody just starts calling. Like, dope.
You guys walk
and he's
into
like,
a
stop
room.
entertaining this nigga.
Dude.
Let's make her break.
Did you hear Danny was telling us about remember the clip he posted for the Comedy Cellar about that chick?
Oh, yeah,
And she
yeah,
was I forget where she was shitting on, but like it went viral.
It was the plane that went missing.
Yeah, it went it went viral in that country, and they were just swarming the Comedy Cellar with like 1-star reviews.
Yeah, it got like 6,000
People
in a
need
day,
to grow
he
the
said.
fuck up.
Well, it was that country that their plane got abducted by aliens.
Yeah, okay. Who cares?
But it was like
Who cares?
I forget exactly what it was, but I remember how he explained it. It was just like it was a perfect storm of like, this is not the thing you want to say about this place.
Yeah. No, she got like her citizenship revoked from somewhere. I think
It was nuts. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. And then I think she commented on the post
Did
saying,
we explain it just now properly, or did we explain it in a way that was very?
She-
You have to know
there
it.
was a comic from. She was doing a joke about Malaysia.
Malaysia. I don't know if she's from Malaysia or
But it was
Singapore
like-
or something
that's
because the
what-
airline.
It had to do with the relationship between Malaysia and Singapore.
Yeah.
And like in that country, you're not like it's a huge no-no to shit on like that kind of stuff in that country. Like
Yeah,
the government will come after you if you like criticize the thing she was criticizing.
Yeah.
And so basically that whole country, like
Yeah.
they talked about it in Parliament.
There was like a lady with the same name as the comic that that's from that country. She was getting like destroyed on Instagram or Facebook. I don't know what social media she uses, but she was getting just people were like, "This is you."
Yeah.
She had to be like, "No, just we got the same name and we're both
Yeah.
Asian." Like it's not
Yeah.
like other Asian people were getting her mixed up.
You
for-
guys think you guys look alike too.
That's exactly what was happening to
all
this
you
lady.
people.
That's exactly what happened to this lady.
You guys gotta stop getting mad about it. You do it too. Yeah, and then she got her fucking citizenship revoked.
Yeah, and I think her parents are still there, which is kind of fucked. Like she can't go back.
Yeah, it'll be a thing. Like if she goes there, she'll either get beat the fuck up or arrested or a combination of both.
Okay, well, you want to know something? You want to come to America and do comedy, then that's what you're going to do.
Okay.
You get banned from
Yeah.
the country.
You're banned from a country. Damn, what if we got banned from our country? The thing that sucks is there's no America to run to. I guess Canada.
I'd probably go to Argentina. They just
Where
elected
would
a
you go?
libertarian, dude.
Where would you go?
They go,
I
what?
go.
That's
They
their
ele-
president?
In Argentina, yeah. They just elected a
Country's about to
libertarian.
go to shit.
Nah, dude, they're gonna fall out.
Now I'm curious. Y'all are going to be so locked in on how it goes.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of us like, don't fuck it up.
Just the country implodes.
Be like, what, riding on you?
We stopped doing taxes. We
Nah,
can't do anything now.
Nah, dude, he was like, it was like swearing in ceremony. He had his girlfriend up there, and she was like cheeks out. Yeah, he has a hot girlfriend.
Oh, yeah?
That sounds
Yeah.
like great politics.
I'm-
Can we pull
yeah.
up? Can we pull up his lady, please?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah. How do I get into Canadian? Is this Canadian?
No, Malay. Wait, no. What you say?
Argentina.
Argentinian.
Let's get into Argentinian politics.
Let's dive deep.
Malay girl friend. Yeah, dude.
Oh.
He's a hot girlfriend.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a good. You gotta get her. You gotta get that one up.
I'm trying. Wait, what the fuck happened?
And
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so contrary to popular belief, some libertarians do get pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I accidentally was dating a libertarian. I didn't know.
I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
It's been really tough on my wife. It's so funny, too, because she becomes... Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. I don't know if she's
Whoa.
cheeked up. She's definitely tits heavy, though.
Sure,
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to say she had a fat ass, but the outfit she was wearing was a lot of cheeks. I apologize if cheeked up led you astray.
There's
did,
going to
but
be a
still
lot
hot.
of disappointed viewers with their dicks in their hands.
Nah,
And their
I think
dick-
you got to I'll let you into the male brain a little bit, Allie.
Yeah.
You can forget ass or tits as soon as you see the other one.
Okay.
Like if I'm like, oh, I was expecting big titties, but she has a fat ass. I was like,
Yeah.
I forget that I was expecting big titties.
Gotcha.
Or vice versa.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, he was getting hyped, too. Like, when he was on the campaign trail,
Wow.
he was just like...
What is that look?
He's coming. Because he's about to be the president.
Damn.
Yeah, he had his chainsaw being like, I'm going to slash all these departments. Get ready, boys.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I love his are those mutton chops? Is that what that's called? With
Yeah,
it when
he's
it's-
got a real Austin Powers vibe with his hair. He's a bit of a goofball, guys.
Sorry, I feel like the shirt stinks. Can y'all smell me? Do I
Not
smell
at
like,
all.
Okay, sick.
No, you smell great.
Thank you, Eddie. That's
But if you're worried, take the shirt off.
Take it off.
no,
Take
no,
it off.
I'll be your pimp. And Allie's too.
You're trying to.
I'm sorry. I'm starting to notice all this money in being a pimp.
There's so much money.
Be like, yeah, you
And
gotta...
not a lot of. All you gotta do is to be a pimp is be ready to throw hands every now and again.
Yeah.
If
I have friends that are sex workers and they have incredible fucking lives.
do they have pimps or they just kind of work solo?
Well, I have friends all over the spectrum of sex work. So I have like street prostitute friends and like nice escort friends. And street prostitute friends, that's kind of dark. I'm not gonna lie.
Explain. Let's get into the street prostitutes.
Street prostitute?
Now, how well do you know them? Do you know how much they make per trick?
I will tell you.
And do you know if they'd be willing to do it on the Patreon? You know, we can get them. What did Boozy say? Put your pussy on Instagram. I give you $1,000.
That would be a fun Patreon.
I'll say that I had a friend who was.
So you're a hooker? You want to do hooker stuff?
It doesn't pay as much as it normally would.
Now, I feel like the
very-
escort life, as long as you don't have to go over to, like, fucking... What's the country they go over and get shit on and punched?
I think it's when they get to Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You never heard that about Dubai?
No.
That's like the thing you see with They say with Instagram ladies. A lot of Instagram ladies have like come forward because they all take like they'll have pictures and they'll just be like CNAs and shit like that, and they'll just be like
what?
they'll like CNAs like the job CNA. It's like
Oh, like
that a
nurses.
nurse?
yeah, but like way under a nurse. You don't go to school for 4 years. You go to like you take a course for like 10 weeks, and then
Okay.
you're CNA. But they mostly like do like changing bedpans, and it's like they're like almost nurses assistants and
So
shit.
they have that job,
They have like
like
a regular ass job.
or like the on-the-books job?
That's what I'm saying. They have like just like a regular job, like
Oh,
like a job.
oh.
It's not like they're making nurse money. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
making like maybe teacher money, maybe less.
Right.
But going out. I mean, they're not all CNAs. That was just a random job. I think.
Yeah.
But they'll have like a regular ass job and then just always be on like these extravagant vacations and shit. But the one you see a ton used to be Dubai. I don't know if it's as much I don't notice as much anymore because I think now it's like when I would see this whenever like a chick, especially like if it was like a black Spanish chick, maybe it was something really in like the black community thought that shit. But if they post like tag location in Dubai or clearly in Dubai, the comments will be like oh no, she got pooped on for this.
Yeah.
There'll just be people like
I think the Dubai thing's becoming wider known.
yeah,
Because I remember you told me about it a while ago,
there was
and I was like, what?
yeah there was a
And now I've been seeing that joke more often.
yeah I think it's not like it's not bullshit. Like it's these dudes have all the money in the world and they just see baddies online and they're the dudes who be like horny wife maybe, except also can in that moment just have money appear in
Send
their
bobs.
bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then fucking, but like some lady, I remember she was telling a story about like a bunch of dudes just started nutting on her, and then she got like sad about it and got visibly sad, and the one dude just slapped her like the point. I'm not laughing at that, but I'm laughing because she said like he slapped her so hard that the nut like splattered places. so like.
Damn, that was a slap.
That was a slap, but also that's a lot of nut. My man just put his hands right into.
Oh yeah,
like that's the part.
He must have been mad.
He just completely forgot about the gallon of nut on her face. But
well, cause could you do a gangbang?
Not anymore. When I was younger, probably.
Because I feel like if I was like fucked up and in my horniest stage, like I could do the gangbang. I could even like in a depraved state, I could bang her while there's nut on her face.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna.
Sure. I don't even gotta be that depraved.
I'm not gonna slap her and get the party's nut on my hand because I'm that mad.
Yeah, that's crazy. And so mad that they were done. He was just done. Like they made her leave. He wasn't even like. It wasn't even like he was like, all right, we'll keep having. Well, he did slap her. I guess there's not going back.
He also sounded super furious. Like they always get sad at this part.
Yeah, I'm sick of this sad ass moment making these bitches so sad.
that was his last straw.
Yeah, he's like, I'm giving you $10,000, which to him is like $10.
Yeah,
right.
It's like, yeah, dude, because 7 guys she met 20 minutes ago now came on her face.
And probably talked real shitty to her while they were doing it in a language that doesn't
But
make
did
sense.
she have to fuck them, or she was just?
That's probably part of it at some point.
Oh.
You know, I mean, I don't know. She didn't get into that in the thing. I'm just I'm assuming if you're getting to a point where people are shitting on you and bukkake and you, fucking is like lower on the totem pole in my opinion.
Do men think that's hot to like shit on someone?
I've never understood it.
Yeah, nah, not me. Like, yeah, to the point where, like, if I'm like looking at a lady and I see that that's a part of the thing she's in her repertoire, like, that's not a.
Yeah.
I could like I've seen the piss videos and I'm just like, nah. Like I was watching what's her name? The fucking she apparently is like, she's really popular and she was like alleging that she had NBA player's kid recently.
I
forget her.
I think I know who you mean.
She's big boobs. She dated the co-host on Logan Paul's podcast. I always forget her name.
I think I know who you mean. Was she the lady who was like, everybody was like,
she's like one of those girls who's like the top searched girl, and she hasn't done porn in 10 years, or not 10, like 4 years.
Okay, no.
Does she now claim that she's an actress?
Lana Rhodes.
Oh,
that's her name.
Okay.
Lana Rhodes.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember. I was watching a video of hers, and then it turned into like a piss video, and I remember it hit me. I was like, I don't like that. And then
I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen one, and I was like, this got me. It was a lady. It was a lady. I forget her name. White lady. She just is. She's just hot. She was like always on fucking Pornhub. Like, look at my beginning page, and it's not like the thing on my Pornhub is I always go in incognito tab, so it's not like it doesn't remember the shit I look at. Yeah. So it's just her. She's the person they're putting there. Her last name starts with like a R, Rogue or some shit. I don't know. She's hot, getting fucked, and then at the end the dude pissed on her, and I just was like,
we might have saw the same video. So her name R.
Her last name was.
Like
you said be real. It's starting to sound like you watched the video together.
Yeah, hand in hand.
No, we're just crossing.
Yeah.
We kept playing. Stop.
Is that a thing? Is that a part of the female experience? Allie is growing up and like watching, like sharing porn with your.
No, we don't really. No, we don't share it. And in fact, I feel like.
You think women could be mad at you if you expose women's secrets to two retarded dudes like us?
Well, if I told you that,
are they gonna get mad if you expose them?
No.
Explode? Is that what I said?
Explode.
No, girls don't really share porn like that. It's really weird.
Can I ask this question? I feel like the consumption of porn is inconsistent with a lot of women.
How do you mean?
Like, okay, like perfect example, and this goes to a topic I want to bring up later in the pod. But like every dude in our age range, if you bring up like Sarah J. Like, everyone's going to go like,
yeah. Been there.
I feel like all dudes have every dude has a general steady habit when it comes to watching porn. But I feel like girls just seem like it's not super consistent from girl to girl.
Well, okay. So a lot of girls will tell you that they don't watch it. Now I think it's cooler for girls to be like, oh, I do actually watch it. I mean, I've been watching it the whole time, but I don't like the produced porn where it's like, you can tell that it's like,
I don't think anybody does anymore. I think everybody's in the amateur now.
oh, really?
I like produced porn.
But you guys
for
can
the-
name-
I like produced porn. Sorry, for the wild scenario they start off with.
Yeah, I get what your argument you were about to have though. I didn't like the fuck. I didn't mean to cut you off like that, Andy. But I
No.
just was stuck on. You were like, you don't like produced porn, but you know all of these porn stars. But also, like, we're naming. How old is Sarah J? We were kids when she, like we're talking our age range. Like she's from when it was all.
Yeah, I
produced.
remember in middle school watching her.
Yeah, and I don't know too many like chicks. I don't like porn ladies that I watch now that are famous or whatever in a way like that, where you can go like this name and then people just know them. It's just the lady you found on Instagram who happens to have a Pornhub or whatever. Now I don't know.
Yeah. I don't. I really don't know like porn star names like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's one girl.
You don't have a Mount Upmore?
What's
We
that?
used to ask all our guests this. I don't know if we ever asked you even before you were here regularly.
Okay.
It was
You have a Mount-
we might have given
top
you like
4 basically.
it's just your top 4. But if you don't have one, you don't have one.
No, I did used to like this girl. I can't think of her name now, but she stopped doing porn. She started doing like PETA ads and started saying like, "Oh, I'm an actress. Like I'm a real actress." And it's like, what are you acting in?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? What's her name? Fucking, I can't think of it. She's actually, I know someone in real
What color
life.
is her hair?
Brown.
I feel like it's gonna be Sasha Grey.
It is Sasha Grey.
That's crazy. That those little bit of detail.
It's quite
I got a porn problem.
Yeah.
I just was like,
You definitely.
That was such little info.
What color was her hair?
There's so that's gonna fuck it up because there's a porn star named PETA.
No, Sasha Grey.
Yeah.
but she was in a actual. The only reason I picked her is because she was in an actual movie.
Because she had
was?
Yeah, she was in like a horror movie or like a thrill. It was like they invited a bunch of people to do like it was like a dinner for schmucks kind of thing, but horror. So like rich people invited all these poor people to like compete in some game, but they were just offering them. As they
Really?
were doing like I think she
Was that the one with the political theme to it?
I don't remember there being politics
'Cause there was
to it, but I might have not have peeped it.
No, wait, it's a dinner. No, there was some.
This was a dinner. This movie was a dinner.
No, I'm saying the one I'm thinking of. I don't think it had a dinner in it.
Oh,
but
this-
there was one. There was one where it was like it was like a social commentary on the state of the country, and it was intertwined in a rich people hunting like normal people.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I forget what it was called. It was really good.
No, this was like rich people who were just like, you compete in this game. We'll give you money and we're gonna kill you, and you're not gonna be able to get us either. So just try to win or die.
Well, Sasha Grey was one of the chicks who Mia Khalifa tried it and then kind of like just went back to same old. But like Sasha Grey was one of those chicks that tried to do the pivot into like I did that as an experience. And it's like, and now I did that as like a feminist experience, and now I'm a poet and actor and blah 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 and a streamer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can you open this?
Oh, your
Yeah.
nails. I
Yeah.
got you.
I had to get one fixed on the way here.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Fuck. Well,
It was
we
funny
were-
too as a doing porn as an alleged experiment. It is funny to do it and do the biggest gangbang. Well, besides shout out Jasmine.
Oh, Cashmere. yeah,
St. Clair.
Yeah.
But no,
I just picked a whole different.
but no, because her thing was like she did, and she was very enthusiastic during it. But she did that like 15 dude gangbang, which once you get past 4, it's like no, it's always.
I love your facial expression as you said. Your face was so like Italian, fucking.
Yeah.
Yo, did I tell you like that just started happening like 5 years ago?
You just started making. You can't do it.
Robert De Niro.
Yes, dude, it's literally a joke. Like my wife will go like, "Oh, he's doing De Niro."
That's great.
Dude, it just started happening like 4 or 5 years
It
ago.
just like it's something about genetically.
The
you
fuck
just,
is that shit? Nah, but no, it's like with the gangbangs. Once you get past like 4 dudes, because or honestly 3 dudes, because you get, or you could say if we're being generous, you could say 5.
Yeah.
Because you get back, front, mouth, 2 hands. But once you get past 5, It's just dudes waiting.
Some dudes is playing the waiting
Yeah.
game
So like the
with
whole
not a good view of the woman. So you're definitely probably looking at man ass.
Can I?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I need Allie's point of view on this.
Well, actually, it's along the same lines, but it's a little different. But can I say that when Jerry Springer died, I had like an immediate flashback to the craziest Jerry Springer episode I ever saw, which was there was a girl that wanted to see how many dudes she could fuck in like a certain amount of time, and she set up a tent.
Is this on Jerry?
Well, they don't show the tent. They're just like talking about it. But
wait,
It's crazy how deep Jerry would get for daytime TV.
it was wild. I'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm sick. I'm staying home. And then be like, what's this tranny doing with this woman's husband?
You really could see some. I was just talking about this to someone where I remember I was in like 3rd or 4th grade and I stayed home sick.
Yeah.
And I spent a good chunk of the day watching a multi-part documentary series about the LA riots.
Yeah, just,
Like you could just be a child staying home from school watching some of the craziest shit.
Learning more than you could ever learn in a classroom.
Dude, it's like I remember that was the first time I got the experience of like a riot, and I'm like under my blankie horrified, but still can't stop watching.
the black people are coming. Mom.
Yeah.
Wait, they could do that.
You go to school the next day, you start
Reginald
getting...
Getty, no, get out of there.
Oh man.
Fun fact about the LA riots: a lot of rappers and bands got their equipment during that. So there was a big boom in music after the LA riots.
Good. Good. We should have more riots.
We should a couple more
Couple more.
About 400 or 500 more
every other year.
every other year.
Every other year.
I'd
You
love to get into looting.
Just like give it a shot.
I would love to get into looting.
You missed your chance. You had like a whole year to get into looting.
With the George Floyd thing?
Yeah, you
I'd
had
like
a whole.
to loot on a different subject. You know
You don't
what I
want
mean?
to. You don't want to be like a normal.
I don't want to be a white woman being like, yes, they got another black man. I'm going to Ulta. You know?
I'm going to Ulta. This is how I bring down the corporate America.
Take that capitalism. I'm stealing mascara.
Yeah. Take that, you pigs.
I wonder how because you didn't see any Ultas or anything like that so forward type shit during
Sure
the
there
riots.
was.
I'm
Oh,
sure there
no,
was,
I
but
saw- I
it wasn't.
did.
It didn't get. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It
Well,
went to like.
I don't know if it
social media?
actually, I can't remember if it was the George Floyd thing, but I've definitely seen videos of just like a bunch of people being like, yeah, it's going down right now. And like the alarm's going off and people are just grabbing everything they can. And the people that work there are just
Yo,
so helpless.
Speaking of mall stuff, have y'all seen the dumb? I think it's dumb. And you know I'm good to get caught by alien stuff, Andy. The Miami aliens.
Oh, I meant to text you about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I saw it I haven't dug into it at all, but I saw it developing on my timeline, and I meant to text you like, Nate, you getting into this Miami shit?
I got into it for a little bit. I think a big part of what gets me is my brother got, and he calls, and he's my older brother. So like I've had the young kid thing where I'm like, yeah, whatever he's saying is probably right, but we're both old now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So sometimes he'll call me hype on shit, and I still get this has gotta be. So I got a little hype into it, and then I looked. I don't know. It just doesn't seem. It is weird things attached to it though, if I'm being honest. But I haven't also done enough. It seems like.
Well, it's like from what the little I've seen of it, it was the one night 300 cop cars show up to this Miami
Yeah,
mall.
some crazy number
and
of cops. Yeah,
300 cop cars, and the only thing close to explanation is someone was like, some teenagers got in a fight.
some teenagers got into a fight and someone started shooting. In the
Yeah,
mall. So it wasn't like a mass shooting kind of thing.
and but the other part you got to pay attention to is you go, all right, what are they saying on the news? And the news is like, wait, what happened in Miami? They're like, oh, they're just not talking about it.
That's
Like
crazy.
that was crazy.
That's crazy. Also, there's no footage. No one's posted any footage of like the fight inside the mall. No one has like fight footage. So there's like things, but at the same time, I don't know. It was like shadow figures that was teleport. Like
But what was the theory? Like an alien got out or
like
something?
I was watching. I ain't gonna hold you. I was watching a video earlier today. It was long. It might be too long to bring up on the pod. It's like 2 minutes of some dude who was saying he was there, and he's just like drawn. He said like there was these kids fucking around with this thing that he described them as being dressed weird too. But But like normal, but just dressed a little weird, like maybe just like nerdy or whatever. So I would
Oh,
describe
it was Men in Black. It was definitely Men in Black.
Well, no, he wasn't. You mean the kids?
With the kids dressed weird with a weird device, that was fucking Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones.
That was them pretending to be kids.
It was the men. It was like the youth. It was the teen unit.
They haven't gotten
Men in
enough
Black.
like actual parts lately.
Yeah.
We'll be relevant.
Well, I saw my favorite. What I saw was like some hood dude on his like balcony in his apartment, and like it was similar to the Malaysian plane thing where you saw 3 orbs spinning.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love hood dudes seeing space shit. Where he's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's that shit? What's that shit?
Yeah, it's so good.
That was. I think I saw that same one. That might be the first one I saw. Because the one thing I will say about the people, I've seen 2 videos now. Him and this like I can't tell if he's a white guy or just like a light skinned black. I don't know. He is
Sean
that.
King.
He's that like. No, he just said that. Well, Sean King. Oh no, he's a white guy.
He's
I
white.
was gonna say he said white guy already.
Yeah. I don't know why it took me so long to register who he. You know what? I wonder if he.
Did you stop paying attention to him?
Well, maybe because he hasn't popped up on my algorithm a lot. So maybe,
He got banned from Instagram.
he did.
Yeah.
What did he do?
And then he posted something on Twitter being like, "I'm safe, don't worry," like about like the Israel-Palestine stuff, and it's like such a joke because it's
Was
like,
he in Israel?
no, he lives in New Jersey, allegedly.
Let's get him on.
Sean King. I had a good tweet
Wait,
about
he
Sean
lives in
King
New
that only
Jersey?
got
I think
6
you would-
likes, and it bummed me out. But
It's because you're white. Like I think I'm a.
yeah, it's because I'm a woman.
It's no. It's because you're white. Like, y'all don't have it that hard as. No, I'm playing.
No, it is probably because I'm white. If you had tweeted it, it would have gotten like a ton.
It depends. It
Of,
depends.
ton of likes and retweets.
Here's a rough thing I'm going through in my life, or that I will be a part of my life, is when if I try to speak on black shit like that, something that will get brought back to me is how many white friends I have. Like it'll
Got a
even if
lot.
I'm making a valid point,
What do you mean though?
it's just it'll
What they'll bring it up like it's
it could
if you wanted to
it could
be,
devalue my opinion. I can see it being used to devalue my opinion.
oh yeah, but that's like
But you can't avoid that in life.
no, I know you can't avoid it, but like I don't know, that's like some fucking
Nate is
Dr.
a very
Umar
progressive
fan
black
dickhead
man.
shit.
he's letting us.
I'm
white
progressive,
people-
but I still got the thing where I'm like, fuck whitey in me, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I got a lot of white people in my life I really like.
Yeah.
So it's like
you're gonna have
Wasn't your fuck whitey-
partially. You're gonna
Isn't-
one day have a partially
isn't
white
your-
baby.
we don't know about.
Isn't your fuck whitey thing's more of like just a reactionary thing from like being a teenager?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I've never gotten.
I'm just saying like
that might be a thing I don't want to know about myself. What if I did some deep soul searching and I was like, I don't know if it's fuck whitey. I don't need that. I like that being
I mean,
part
if
of me.
you look at your life, though, it's probably not fuck whitey.
It's not.
If you just look at,
I know.
if you just look at all the things you do,
I know. So it's
it
like
really doesn't feel like fuck whitey.
it's like my family. Alex Nicholas is a good homie. LeMaire, like people I'm really tight with, and then it's like Allie somehow made her way in here. Fucking obviously you, the Philly crew. Naeem, we got Naeem though in the squad. It's just me, Naeem, and LeMaire.
Now you
No, I
sound.
always just chalked it up.
Nate, I took a picture with Nate and Alex Nicholas 2 weeks ago, and he said, "This is my I have black
is your
friends."
no, yeah. Allie took a I have black friends picture with me and Alex Nicholas real quick. She was like, "Let's take this and post it." It was your I have black friends.
No, I really want to try to start taking more pics, and I wanted to do a big group pic, and I was like, it's not gonna happen. I was like, I'll just get it with us. I wasn't even thinking on your blackness, but you accused me, and
and now you can't stop thinking about it.
But no, I'm thinking about it now because now you're being like, I have black friends, Naeem,
No,
LeMaire.
no, that's not even what I did. I get why you're
Now
saying. If anything, I was saying how few
And
it
he's
is.
trying so hard to
My
come
point
up
is, it's
with some
few.
other ones.
I have a ton of because I get real serious when I say you're my friend. I have a billion acquaintances.
Yes.
But like especially
People
in comedy.
always say to me, "You have so many friends." I said, "No, I know a lot of people."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like that,
I
I'm
was
like
just talking to fucking Pat about that.
yeah. So I wasn't going like I was naming people who I would like. I'll consider you Name's probably more of a strong acquaintance than a friend. Like whatever, just because of how much we talk. But you know, he's in the crew, whatever.
You'd like it to be something more.
No, I just
Naeem, if you're listening.
which one of these is Allie's mic? Say something. There we go. Andy, what were men talking about?
Well, let me talk about my black friends. It's the ones you said.
Yeah, our crew is our crew. We started comedy in Central Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Allie, what's your excuse?
Uh,
Last I heard, you're a fucking racist.
You're a racist pedophile.
guys, I
Word
have
on the street.
something to confess. I am David Duke's daughter.
You know people. Never mind. Yeah, I never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah. No, I actually want to say it.
Never mind.
Nah, I'm gonna say it. I saw there's we just did it on the gate. I was looking at the comments on the gate.
And you don't need to talk about on the gate because now we're at Panties in the Mouth.
No.
Now we're at.
Okay,
now,
all right.
What
You seem
happened
like you
then
don't
on
want
the gate?
nothing actually happened. It just seems like Allie really doesn't want to talk about her life.
I love to talk about my life. I say so much. I come in
Yeah.
here, I spill my beans.
No, you're right, you're right.
You
You don't
guys
want-
walk all through my pile of beans, and then you say, "We want more beans."
Who the fuck brought these beans? I mean, these are some good beans, though.
Yeah.
These are old World War II era beans. These beans have been stacked.
These are some
Right.
rations.
Uh,
Allie,
You
thank
just carrying around the same old pile of beans, thinking we wouldn't notice. We want fresh beans.
Allie, thank you for your beans.
yeah, thank you for your beans.
You know what?
I don't want to spill any unnecessary
Guys, thanks for having my beans. And I will say, I do eat a lot of beans.
beans. No, you eat beans out. For some reason, I feel like you eat beans out the can.
I take a can, I pour it into the pot, I heat them up, and I eat my beans. And if I'm feeling fancy, I'll pour some shredded cheddar cheese into my beans.
How often
Yeah.
do you eat beans?
All the time.
Constantly?
Yeah, constantly. Beans
Really?
are an everyday part of. Yeah, it's called being poor. It's called,
I remember when I first realized you were actually poor. I thought you were just a white lady like pretending to be poor for a good chunk of time, right? I thought because there is especially in comedy, there's that thing where like someone's being taken care of, especially with like ladies, where they're just being taken, specifically white ladies, they're being taken care of, or dudes too. But that's no one that I know is like that. But they're being taken care of. But they
Yeah, there is
pretend
a
to be
slew of
poor.
like the rich kids who their
Yeah.
parents send them a check every month.
yeah.
just
If you
live
talk
in
to
New
people,
York.
if you talk to people in the city,
Yeah.
you will see they live like in East Village or Greenwich Village or something like that.
Things
And
that
you're
are
like,
impossible to do.
How do you afford that? And then you know.
Yeah. I remember I was talking to this one woman. Can't remember who she was now, but comic. We were doing some like bar show, and it was like deep in New Jersey. I knew she lived in the city, and she was like talking like she was poor to me. She was like, "But my granddad, he only pays for my Easy Pass, but like Easy Pass is one of my most expensive fucking things.
Yeah.
If you decide if you're not going to pay for them, then fuck
I
it,
wish
but-
I wish somebody would pay for one thing in my life, but that is not the case.
Yeah.
There's dudes with their dicks in their hands doing that. For
Yeah,
you.
literally, there's people. But now I'll give it to you.
I'm not-
You show feet. You earned it.
Get on.
Yeah,
my-
no, I'm just being funny. I'm not trying to take away from your street cred.
No, I don't care about street cred. Listen, if I wanted to impress people in comedy,
Sorry, I need
I
a
would.
pineapple so bad.
That's great. That's
Mm-hmm.
so convenient because that's my least favorite. Why are you opening it from both ends, you maniac?
Because I want a pineapple.
I want a pineapple. Yeah.
I'm just telling you how I'm solving this problem.
No, if I wanted to impress people in comedy, I would act and dress and talk like I'm rich as fuck because that's what gets you ahead.
Oh, but yeah, what I saw that made me realize you weren't making it up is I think you were still living in a trailer then, but I thought I was still in my head like she don't live in no fucking trailer, and then you posted an Instagram story where you had money in your wall, but it was you recording and you were like
He's brought this up a couple
because it was
times.
so it was probably the moment I was like, oh, Allie's funny. And I probably changed my whole mind about you in that moment. It was you being like, there's this isn't it. Don't worry about what's on the floor. It's
It
ants.
Dead ants.
But it was like a ton of them.
Yeah.
So many dead ants. And you pull a 20 out of your wall.
Yeah.
Like, it's always money in the banana stand. But the ants is what got me. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
No,
Allie's
that's
poor,
a reel on my page, by the way. Put some love on my reels. I have like
When this comes out, this episode comes out, reshare that story. Story.
Oh, should I will.
It's
Don't
so
worry.
funny.
I will.
I
And-
realized this putting her because a day after I posted the episode, I was like, oh shit, I put your fucking
Yeah.
handles in, and then I was like, Allie wants to make it so hard for you to find her.
Yo, default programmer's retarded. Where does that come from?
And
it's
but the best part is, what's your fucking Twitter?
bite it, you scum.
Not even close.
They're just two different things that don't correlate to each other.
But okay, so "Bite It, You Scum" is a Gigi Allen reference. Shout out to any punk rockers out there. And then "Default Programmer" is that's like the username in the POS system. It was the username in the POS system at my job, and you could use that username to scam the business. So if you were like, let's say I was on my username, you were on your username.
You're
right?
using it to scam yourself out of more followers.
Yeah, that's all you're doing now.
No, I was scamming the business because let's say I'm using my username, you're using your username, and I transfer items from one of my tabs over onto one of your tabs. That shows up on a report, right? But if you're transferring things under the default programmer, that doesn't show up on the report because the system assumes that's the boss. Okay. So basically, I was making items disappear off my checks.
Ooh.
So I could pocket more of the money that I was supposed to be handing in.
That's a good scam too. Were you being smart about it? Just like one or two every check?
Or did you get caught and get fired for the same move?
You got fired
And if
immediately.
you
Proved it wasn't smart.
if you deleted things from the username default programmer, it would never show up as a void because it was assuming that the
You
boss.
avoided the question. Did you get fired for it?
Oh no, I did. No, I was in love with my boss. Which, if you saw this man, you would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" He was like an old Armenian man with no hair, and people would be like, he only has one testicle, and I'd be like, I don't care. And he was so mean, and in my mind I was like, I can help you, and I
You gonna get him another testicle?
I mean, he can afford one. He's rich as fuck. He's like a multi-millionaire. And actually, we had a lot of sexual tension, and he would, come into my job, like put
You never smashed?
What's that?
You never smashed?
We never smashed, but there were two opportunities where I possibly could have. So, first off, I really liked to garden, which some people might not expect of me, but
You like to garden.
I like to garden. Yeah, if you saw my garden at the trailer park, your mind would have been blown. I was growing like bok choy, yard-long asparagus.
Which one's bok choy?
Bok choy is like an Asian green.
Okay.
Bok choy.
Corn, skyscraping
Hey, welcome back,
sunflowers.
mate. I was like, all right, I hope that's a good text, dude.
Tomatoes, purple basil.
That was exactly what it was. It was like, I'm back, guys. Racism.
What are you guys talking about? Bok
I-
choy?
I grew pumpkins, watermelon, red foliated white cotton. I was growing literally everything.
Now, how much of this survived?
All of it. All of it.
Really?
Yep, I grew peanuts.
Your nervous leg shaking.
Oh, no. I'm always shaking my leg. But I grew peanuts. I grew like everything. And it was a crazy ass garden. The guy that owned the trailer park would only drop in like maybe once a year. But he knocked on my door one day to say, if everybody cared as much as you, this trailer park would look so nice. And I grew everything.
Then
so
you were like, don't look inside.
don't look inside.
Outside's the only good part.
If my car is
Did you answer the door with a shotgun when he came through?
It's funny to have a garden and there be more ants inside.
I got in trouble with the ants because
Why? Was it because you had ants?
we had the ant
This
problem
is
was
the title. I'm not checking out.
the ant problem was so crazy because they never stopped. It was all year round, just march. And I would be like eating a bowl of cereal, and then like at the end when you go to like drink the milk,
You look over, an ant would be pulling a bolt.
I remember I was like watching YouTube or something, and then I was like drinking the milk, and then I put the bowl down, and for some reason I looked at it, and there was just tons of ants, and I just
In the bowl?
yeah, I just drank a bunch of ants.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long were you not looking at your food eating?
I was literally staring at something on YouTube.
She was doing the word search on the back of the honeycomb box.
I love that you think I had honeycombs. I had Joe's O's.
You definitely had
Trader Joe's.
bags of cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, my main diet is like cereal, beans. Fucking.
Oh,
I feel like you're a big Chef Boyardee lady.
I don't do Chef Boyardee. That was a big part of my childhood, and I don't want to look back on that.
It's a good Wait, what happened with Chef Boyardee?
Nothing. I just ate too much of it to the point where like.
Grow up.
What's that?
I had a Chef Boyardee incident where I ate too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I puked and ruined my aunt's carpet.
You had one of those the big cans by yourself?
Dude. Well, no, because so during the
my
summer,
favorite food.
during the summer, because my aunt, like, she was a housewife. So during the summer, a lot of times, rather
What series? That was gay. That was gay. Pause. Bro.
Pause.
That was me being in a relationship for too long.
But yeah, so like,
Oh, no,
There's none of them say pause. One of them should. You're right, Allie.
so
I just wanted to press a button so bad. I was hoping I would get paused.
but yeah, during the summer, fucking, we would go hang out with my cousins and shit rather than going to like summer camp or whatever. And then yeah, my aunt would just constantly they would just have too much food. So like you'd go in the pantry, fucking shit ton of candy and stuff. And then I remember the one day she just made a fucking cauldron of SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
And I went in on them. And then it was I forget why something happened. It was probably all the SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
And just covered her fucking like some houses will have that other room where there's a piano in there no one ever fucking plays.
Yeah, like rich houses.
Yeah, I just destroyed that carpeting.
You threw up on the don't go in there room?
Yeah, I destroyed the piano room with fucking with SpaghettiOs.
Incredible. It's nice to know I'm not the only white trash in this room right now.
You're definitely the biggest though.
I didn't have a white trash
Metaphorically.
growing up, but I have very white trash instincts.
It's just like it was innate in you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just like a part of me.
It's the Italian. You think it's white trash or the Italian?
I don't know. It's something. I have like trashy instincts.
Yeah, I have instincts that I don't want to have.
I think it's what. Sorry.
Disagreeing with you, like I get it. Like there's something in there. I don't know. I definitely like sneakers. I talked about on this pod a million times, like how much I want to spend my money on sneakers.
Yeah.
I hate how much I want to, but I can't. Like there's times I talk to my brother about it. Like there's something's coming up and Nike does this thing on their sneakers app where it's like you got a raffle for it, and there's times where I'll put in the raffle and I'll be sitting there like, man, I hope I don't hit this, but I had to try. Like I can't afford.
There's a magnet.
Yeah, I can't afford to get these shoes.
Yeah.
But if I didn't try, I was going to be so mad at myself.
Well, that's like the fucking. I remember you'd always joke that I'm frugal, and I'd be like, but why do I never? If I'm frugal, why do I never have money? And it's just because I'm buying like fucking candy and gas station food all the time.
Yeah,
why-
You're getting
like-
got by like it's $5. I'm getting a $5 biggie box.
Like, dude, it's like. Yeah, dude, I will regularly crush the fucking, what do they call it at 7-Eleven? The Tokitos or whatever?
You're still crushing Tokitos? I don't mean to be judgmental, but
It'll be
Guys, you have a Patreon now. You
It'll
can
be-
afford to go somewhere else.
It'll happen at least 3 times a month.
okay.
I'll crush Tokitos.
How many?
3.
I think
I ate 3 glazed donuts this morning.
one of these needs to be like a Grim Reaper noise. That's nuts. You had 3 I'll get well, damn. That's the only reason, because you've been like lifting heavy now in CrossFit for like 2 years now,
I'm
right?
super impulsive if I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Like I'm
I am
crazy.
3 glazed donuts this morning is nuts.
Yeah.
Is-
Although I got my hands on
It
it.
is.
Nuts.
Yeah, it is.
Joe came into my room, gave me a giant thing of brownie bites from Wegmans, and I took a bite and I was like, this tastes like ass. And then I
As you
proceeded.
said to Joe's face.
No, I thought it in my mind. but
Thought he
then-
came in being nice and you were like,
fucko.
what the fuck is this?
No, but then I fucking sat there and I
Are
was like,
they
this,
the ones that are like in a little circle?
Yeah.
And they got the dog on the bag?
It was like a Wegmans thing. Of,
Oh,
It was
okay.
like a Wegmans box of like,
Probably Wegman's version of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
those rule.
Yeah, well, I took a bite and I was like, this tastes like ass. And then I tasted another one. I was like, fucking garbage. And then another one, I was like, it's bad. And then before you knew it, I ate the whole fucking box.
Oh, dude, I've done that so
In
many
a day.
times. I've done that so many times with Cheez-Its,
Yeah.
where I'll be crushing Cheez-Its, and
Yeah.
then I'll get to a point where I was like, why do these Cheez-Its fucking suck now? And I realized I ate a whole box in a very short amount of time.
Of like white cheddar or something.
I go, I'll be honest, I go classic on most things.
Yeah, I like classic.
Like if you're doing Doritos, you want nacho cheese.
Straightforward
No, I don't
Doritos.
want they came out with like snaps and like the groovy ones. I'm like, I just
go-
want a regular cheese it.
I go. It's because I grew up just doing that. Like if I got a burger, I would just get cheese and ketchup. Like I grew up super plain and vanilla.
Yeah.
And like I still have, obviously I branch out significantly more now, but I still go back to that where it's like if I get Cheez-Its, I get the fucking regular flavor.
Yeah.
If I get fucking Doritos, it's nacho cheese.
Never even branch out to Cool Ranch. I feel like Cool Ranch is like the other
Cool
regular
Ranch
flavor.
is the other regular
do,
flavor.
I'll do Cool Ranch if like
You're
if you're in a
feeling
situation
crazy.
with a lot of those little grab bags. I'll
Yeah,
mix a
yeah.
Cool I'll mix a Cool Ranch.
But it's never the first one.
It's never the first one.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
intriguing.
I'll,
I feel like most people Cool Ranch is the first one.
See, this is
But it's
this is interesting because I saw a big debate about this on Twitter one time where people were arguing if someone goes say if like you were going to the store and you go to like your girl, you're like, do you want anything? And she goes, get me regular Doritos. What are you getting her?
cheese, nachos,
Oh, okay,
nacho cheese.
okay.
That's still regular to me. I just thought like that's 1A. I thought Cool Ranch was 1B, but still
I
1B.
feel that. I feel
Cool
that.
Ranch is 1B.
Yeah,
Cool
Yeah.
Ranch is 1B. Yeah.
that's all I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's regular. I don't know why though, because they've both been part of my life. Maybe it's because of nacho cheese, just that fucking nacho
Cheese was first.
Yeah, and the concept of nachos with cheese.
Right.
Yeah. It's
But
pretty stand-
Doritos is apparently another brand that is supporting what's happening right now. in-
Israel.
Yeah.
Sick.
I put on my phone because I want. Did we talk about Cat at all on the pod last week? Cat
No, we
thing?
were just talking about it at Pet Shop.
Cat Williams?
Yeah. I had a part that was making me laugh so hard from it that I wanted to bring up. I know it's probably done to death. Everybody's probably tired of hearing about it now, but
Well, I didn't get through the whole thing yet because I have really bad ADD.
yeah,
so
it's
I'm
3
only
hours long.
I'm only at the part where they're talking about Prince.
I don't think I got there yet. You're deeper than me.
Really,
Yeah.
dude. Let me shout out Cat Williams. What a fucking guy.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why?
First off, hilarious.
One of the best. Period. I
Yeah.
just know why. I'm just curious why.
But
you're
also,
saying
the way that he argues is the only way to argue. It's he can't make his point and you say nah. Like he makes his fucking.
He does that, but he had a point that I was like, that makes no sense. He was talking about people who he's talking about like the industry and people who are part of groups or whatever. He's like, how come he has a point that I couldn't get past this for a long time. He was, how come Gary Owens isn't mainstream? He's been killing it with black people for so long,
That bothered
and
me.
it was like, cause white people don't want to watch Gary Owens. If you
No,
it's like, I mean, black people barely do.
I got nothing personal against Gary Owens, but like,
No, actually, I'm not gonna say black people barely do. He sells out for
it's
like
nothing-
clubs for them. So I take
nothing
that back.
personal against Gary Owens.
Yeah.
But it's not a mystery why he's not mainstream.
It's not a mystery why
What are
he's
you
not
talking
killing
about?
for white people.
Well,
Okay, but do you not see the point that I'm making? Like he says things and you're just like, damn, because he's intelligent. He knows what he's talking about.
He did say he read 3,000 books a year.
And now me and Joe were watching this and he goes, hold on.
Unless they're like Cat in the Hat.
Hold on. He goes, hold on. And he pressed the stop button. He goes, I did the math on that. That's like 8.5 books a day.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
it's crazy. You can't
And then write jokes, be in movies.
It is.
challenge Kevin Hart to one-on-one basketball.
That's the part that bothered me too. Of what that is him shitting on Kevin Hart. And I'm not trying to like suck Kevin Hart off, but we started comedy. So
You sure?
in
Your
PA.
mouth is wide open.
Whatever. Then
I saw you lick your lips at
you would kill to suck Kevin Hart off before you actually.
that little tiny man. Come on.
First off,
Dude, Kevin
don't
Hart-
disrespect short kinks.
Kevin
no,
Hart,
I've
Kevin Hart would
almost
offer to buy you
exclusive-
one boot, and you'd be like, one? Come here, Kevin.
Yeah, I can't believe you're trying to pretend then you would. But he acted like he was like an industry plant, and like we know people who know like he was doing mics in fucking Philly and constantly and driving from Philly to New York.
But certain people
now you can get deep into the industry and maybe things change. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. Hollywood. I'm trying.
Yeah, but you never see Kevin Hart. You never see Kevin Hart doing something, and you think to yourself, "Oh, this is just like their fucking black dude that they're calling in now." Like,
no, that's never once popped into my head.
Never.
But and I'm not just saying that. Like it just never has because he's so famous.
But what I'm saying is, there's so many talented.
It's like when you see The Rock on anything. It's just like you grab the most famous person to do a thing.
It's similar to the Gary Owens thing, where it's like, why hasn't Gary Owens gotten fucking mainstream? And it's like when people do that with Kevin Hart, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Kevin Hart's not fucking like
he's mainstream attainable.
I enjoy Kevin Hart.
That's what I'm saying. And
I like his movies. Yeah. I like his stand up. Is it like
seriously funny and Grown Little Man are like legit fire specials?
Is Kevin
I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit on Kevin Hart, but
I didn't think you were.
But what I'm saying is, I feel like Hollywood finds their people that are like, this is checking off our boxes. This is a black man, and we need one of those at least, right? And he's super palatable to white people. But like, I don't know. There's tons of funny, talented black people, but
they're not already gonna sell tickets.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to make this too comedy fucking.
But no. But here's the thing. She's not wrong. Mm-hmm. They do that. Like
I'm sure. Yeah, obviously they do that.
The chick. There's this Pakistani chick who's going to be doing the new Star Wars movies, and she's like openly saying like, She's like, I'm not a writer. I'm an activist first, and blah blah blah. And she's like, she literally said, she's like, I'm making this movie to make men uncomfortable. And it's like, yeah, that's
Star Wars.
That's how you're gonna sell tickets.
That's how you sell Star Wars tickets.
Yeah, so it's like obviously they do that, but the thing is, like,
that's a crazy way to sell Star Wars tickets.
It's retarded.
That was how what's her name blew it with Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, I know how to get dudes in the seats. Be a cunt. I think she's cute. All respect to Brie Larson. But
I don't think she's cute, but it's because
she got a nice face. She got the flattest ass known to man, but she's a cute.
That might be what did it to me. I might not be able to see past her flat ass.
There's like a fucking Instagram account devoted to this one interview Brie Larson had where her tits looked amazing. I forget the name of the Brie Larson or the Instagram account, but it's like a post every day.
Yeah.
And it's
from the same account.
She had this black dress on where her tits looked amazing. And she was on like Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Dudes are the
best.
That's
amazing.
We're the best.
That's amazing.
That's the whole account. Is this one time her tits look great.
Incredible.
See, this is all right.
Oh, but the last point I was gonna make is like that could have theoretically happened with Kevin Hart out of the gate. I don't know, but theoretically it could have happened.
This is our black guy.
They'll be
wait. Okay, go ahead.
Just let me. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, he started off in Soul Plane, so
he didn't know.
That's the start off in.
He was in like Rockefeller movies when they were doing shit. Where, like, because he's from Philly, so at the time they were doing like.
Sorry,
I'm just saying that he's like the Philly rappers and shit knew of him from being a comedian in Philly. They had him in Paper Soldiers. He was in, I can't remember if Soul Plane came out before or after Scary Movie, but like he was in like he was in Paper Soldiers and Death of a Dynasty, 2 movies that like Jay-Z and them put out. So he had like 2 movies he was in before that were like black famous movies.
But I guess the point I'm trying to make is like, okay, so like
Paper Soldiers is legit funny too. Just if anybody wants to go watch it, dumbass.
Never seen it. But like, let's say, okay, so he did all that, moves into Hollywood. I don't know. I'm just
or
saying,
is it Death of the Dynasty?
I'm just saying, hypothetically, let's say they go, we need a black guy, and to do this and that. But then,
get Kevin Hart.
But the thing that
or Will Smith before he slapped.
But
Chris
the
Rock.
thing that like goes against that and makes that irrelevant is the fact that like the dude kept showing up, doing the job, being entertaining, and now it's just like we want to see Kevin Hart be funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like harping on Kevin, like you could have a bunch of examples of that, but harping on Kevin Hart for that example, it doesn't make sense in my opinion.
Well, I guess where I got the most salty about it is he almost made it seem like when I hear plant, I think it's like an Ice Spice. You just did a thing,
Yeah.
you're just this thing, and then you're on. But I don't know. I'm not from New York or the Bronx, wherever she's fucking from. But I've never heard stories of her working super hard to get famous.
Yeah.
There's like, everybody knows that like Kevin Hart was driving up from Philly, which a daily drive from Philly to New York would be exhausting.
He was driving up with fucking like Keith and Jay and someone else all the time.
Every single day.
Yeah.
And then kept that work ethic going. So when you hear somebody like have that work ethic and then you go, he's a plant. It's like,
well, I don't think, okay, like, I think he was more or less kind of saying, like, he was speaking on gatekeeping, which is real.
It is, but I won't cut you off before.
There's real gatekeeping.
For sure.
And we see it in comedy
and
all
there's
the
also,
time.
he was like, they're a group, but it sounds more malicious when you say, like, he was like, when he goes, I keep cutting you off.
No, go on.
He's like, talking about like the Cedric, Steve group or whatever. But like, that's just comedy friends being bros. Like, you could say that we're a group. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't know if anyone ever has. Like, I don't know if someone had a show. I've done it. I've done it
But
too a bunch of times. Where if someone had a show I couldn't do, you or LeMaire's the first person I bring up.
Yeah. Same.
The other thing in the fucking interview that made I only saw clips, but the other thing that made me laugh is just being like.
No.
I think Cat Williams might not be as hip to shit as he thinks he is.
No, I think you're so wrong.
Well, can I explain?
Go on.
It made me laugh so hard because he did the whole thing about Joe Rogan, and he's like,
like they were just singing his praises,
and it's like, dude, he's like, Joe Rogan don't want me on his podcast, and like literally a week before that. Like it was the they don't post the full podcast on YouTube anymore, but the YouTube clip was him and Stavros just watching his bit going, this guy's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I've listened to Rogan a while. He's brought up Cat Williams many times.
Yeah, they love
so I will say that there are definitely elements of the interview where it's like, this guy's fucking crazy. But at the end of the day, like,
I don't think he's even necessarily crazy.
I don't think he's crazy either, but at the end of the day, like look.
He's one of the best. I do want to say that
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's make that clear. He rules.
Yeah. He's one of the best. He's highly intelligent. He
don't do gay shit in movies.
No, but
I wasn't gonna get raped in that bathroom.
Yeah, but I don't even think it was. I don't even think it had anything to do with gay shit. If you listen to how he was talking about gay people and women, he had a very progressive viewpoint compared to other people of his age group that are struggling to like learn what is appropriate now. And it seems like he's always been hip to like what is appropriate or not. So like,
what's appropriate and what's not?
Well, what I'm saying is, so for example, I guess if I understood it correctly, I was high when I was watching it, but but like he was talking about Wanda Sykes and saying, was it Wanda Sykes?
I don't know. You're definitely further into it than I am.
And how
certain parts made me laugh so hard that I had to pause it. He calls Faison Love a fat Faison liar instead of a fat face liar, and that definitely.
He's funny. He was funny.
Yeah, he
funny. Was funny throughout the interview, and I felt like he was making points and exposing people, and I was like, yes, across the board, yes.
But I think you can be like right and wrong. If you're talking for almost 3 hours, you can be right and wrong a bunch during the same interview.
Yeah,
well, I think that's what they proved is like he had a lot of things he was off on, and he had some things he was probably right on.
Yeah,
like I said, I didn't watch that much.
I just don't
but
think
he's talking about how he had like just won an Emmy, and Wanda invited him to like come on some show, and it might not have been Wanda Sykes. I could be mixing this part up.
A different Wanda lady.
Well, he had said Wanda Sykes like going into it, and then they mentioned a different Wanda. I don't know, but basically how they were going to have him on this show, and they didn't want to talk about any of his like dirty shit. They were just going to be like, you won this Emmy, like you put our place on the map, like let's fucking go, like let's talk about that, like all positive shit. And then they did him dirty, and they actually switched it up on him once the interview was actually happening. And
seems like a classic Hollywood fucking we got you though.
Yes, like kind of like a we got you. And then he like kind of went in on her a little bit, and then Shannon was like, you know, well, you wouldn't really go in on her because she's a woman. And he goes, now what do you mean? Like, you know, basically saying like, you think I shouldn't treat women as equals, and like
He has a classic clip of him going in on a woman
with that lady at the radio
on
show.
the radio show, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm talking about. But
I don't know her name, but
he was talking about like
Sharice.
the gay shit. He was talking about the gay shit. So like, let me speak more on that. Let me say on that, just so, because I know I'm not mixing that part up. But he was like, you know, why are we doing a movie where the joke is that they're gay? Like, that's not a joke to those people. Like, they're just gay. Like, it's not weird to them that we're doing this. Like, why do we have to be wearing a dress again in this movie? You just did it again in the last one. In this movie, we could be anything. We could be like fucking pet detectives or something.
you know, Hollywood's full of satanic pedophiles.
Of course.